at Rowan University. And you can see we are in a different space. We are in our resource room this time. So this is our literacy area. So we have our story kits and big books and children's books, books on CD. So we have all sorts of, so this is a different area of the LRC. So I'm here today to present to you 4 different activities. So this is, let's get ready to read. So we're going to do it in 4 different installments in one video. So we're going to talk about, I'm going to show you about beginning sounds, we're going to do something with rhyming, we're going to do something with word families, and we're going to do something with upper and lowercase recognition. Alright, so we are going to start with our beginning sounds training. So one important skill for children to develop in kindergarten and preschool is that letters and sounds are related. Okay, so this is our beginning sounds train. Okay, so we're going to focus on the letter C and the sound that the C makes. In my example here is we're talking about the C sound. Okay, and all the sounds that C makes. So what I did here was I actually have a box of little small toys of things that from games and things that don't have lost pieces. Always save things. So what I did was I put a variety of things on a tray. So if you are talking about with your kids in your classes or at home, what things have the C sound? Okay? So if you're looking at your tray, they have all sorts of a variety of different things. So some things that have the C sound are a cookie. Okay, so the kids can, and once you laminate it, or if you put clear contact paper over it, and I'll show you where I used a Velcro dot, so it's interchangeable. So you can use this for all the different letters. So we have a cookie, and see, what else do we have on our tray that has the C sound, the K sound? So we have a cat. Okay, and again, if you don't have little toys or manipulatives, you could download things off the internet. Let's see, this is a good one. We have a clothespin. Okay, an old school clothespin, so we're going to put that there. And we have a little matchbox card. Alright, so it's a nice play mat. It's a nice designated play space that kids can sort all the things that have the different C sounds. And you can also talk about the things that don't have the C sound, all the different kinds of little manipulatives. So the next activity we're going to do in our Learning Create, Getting Ready to Read series is we're going to do alphabet upper and lowercase matchups. So I'm going to show you how to make a game where the children can match the uppercase and the lowercase. So everything that we're presenting to you today is aligns with the New Jersey Preschool Teaching and Learning Standards and the New Jersey Student Learning Standards. So with the standards for both, the preschool standards and the student standards, they're slightly different for preschool and kindergarten when it comes to alphabet recognition. So in the preschool standards, the wording is students will be familiar with many of the upper and lowercase letters, whereas the student standards when they go to kindergarten, the wording is students will know all upper and lowercase letters. So I thought this was a good activity for teachers and parents to make, so their students can recognize both upper and lowercase and match them together. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do. Show you how to make our A. I'm just going to show you how to use how to make the letter A with our apple. So as you can see, I layered it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to cut the stem and the leaf. Then we're going to put it all together. So we have our uppercase. The big apple is going to be for our uppercase. So again, when you're all done, you can laminate them, or you could use clear contact paper. This way they're durable. Okay, so now we're going to make the pieces for the layer. So I have brown paper. Okay, that's going to be for the stem, and I have green for the leaf. So we're just going to line it up with the top because we really only want the top. I like to layer stuff. Okay, so we're going to cut stem. You can also use this game similar to the last one that I showed you with the beginning sounds. You can have little toys and manipulatives, and the kids can guess which things begin with A that are on the tray, and they can put them on top. Same with B, and so on. Very open-ended, very universal. Okay, there's our big A. All right, so there's our apples. Okay, so nice with our nice layering. So now we're going to do the letters. So as you can see, I cut out the middle part of the apple for the little ones. So that could be your differentiate piece of that. The kids can pick out the lower cases according to the piece with the white in it. Doesn't have to be perfect. The insides of an apple is not perfect. Alright, so there's our lower, that's going to be our lowercase. So our uppercase A, our big apple. It's hard to work upside down. Okay, there's our upper and our lowercase a's. Alright, so our next game that I'm going to show you is our rhyming puzzles. Okay, so rhyming is an integral skill that children need to know. It's part of their emergent reading process. Okay, it teaches kids about the language. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a simple manipulative using our die cuts. Okay, so here's our die. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. So I'm going to show you how to put it together. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our puzzle pieces. Okay, so we're going to get our piece of paper. What's nice about the large piece of paper is once you fold it, we can get 8 pairs of puzzles out of one piece of paper. Okay, so same process. We're lining up the rubber die underneath, pressing it down. And similar to our past two activities, we developed a handout with the rhyming pairs, words and pictures. So again, all you got to do is print them off, cut out your puzzle pieces, and you have an instant center. Okay, so here's our rhyming die cuts. Now, similar to our other activities, these are your templates that you're going to have, okay, that you could just print and cut out. And then here's a handout with the rhyming pairs. Okay, so you have the pictures and the words. So we're just going to put the word right under the picture. Okay. So the kids can make the association between the picture and its word. So if you're doing this with preschoolers, sometimes they might not be able to read yet, but if they associate the picture with the word, and again, that's part of the emergent reading process. Okay? Alright, so our last game that we're going to do today is we're going to make a word family sorting circle mat. Okay? And word families are groups of words that have a common pattern or letters with the same sound that often rhyme. And our last game was a rhyming puzzle, so I thought this was a good segue. So we're going to make this this nice center game. What you will be able to do is we're going to put it together, and we just tape them so that I could show you, but the kids could move the cards from circle to circle according to whatever the sound is. So I have my poster board, and I just use some blue tape to give it to give it a border. Okay, so it's a nice designated learning space. So we have some of our circles. Okay, so we're going to do 6. We have 4, but I cut out some others yesterday. Okay, so these are where we're going to sort our words. Okay, these are our circles. Okay. So then again, attached to our video will be all the PDFs. So these are the word families. Okay, and this is the sign. So you can do this many different ways. You could almost treat it like the principle of memory. Put them over, and then the kids can turn them over, say the word, and then together you can decide which circle it goes in. Okay, so once you laminate them, they're sturdy, and they'll make great learning tools for your learning environment, whether it be school or home. And then we also have different kinds of materials here that you could borrow. These are word family wheels. This is a nice center game pop for word families games. Again, things you could borrow. So I thank you for watching another installment of Learning Create here at the LRC of Rowan University. And don't forget to download all your handouts, your activity plans, and your resource list of suggestions that you could borrow from here. So I thank you.